In this video, we'll use Taylor-Maclaurin SERIESSUM to generate the dataset and trend line of the chi-square test. We begin with the probability density function. Here our value of the degree of freedom is 2 times alpha, and alpha starts from 1 to 3. So data validation, list of items from 1 to 3. So we can start with 1. Our value beta is 2, so we already substituted 2 here. And the value of k, which is again data validation, list of items 0 or 1. We can start with 0. Now the data set. We begin with the probability density function. Array formula, CHISQ.DIST of the x values, comma, our degree of freedom is 2 times alpha, 2 times alpha, comma, and 0 because this is the probability density function. And the cumulative distribution function, which is array formula, chi-square.dist of the x values, comma, and v is the degree of freedom is 2 times alpha, comma, and 1 because this is cumulative distribution function. Now we continue with the Taylor-Maclaurin series sum, which is the summation of a times x raised to the power n plus alpha minus 1 plus k all over gamma of alpha times 2 raised to the power alpha. And the value of a is this range, and the value of n is from 0 to infinity. So we can start with 0 to 16, which is good enough as an approximation. We continue with the expansion coefficient, array formula, negative 1 raised to the power n divided by the quantity. There are 3 parts, 2 raised to the power n. So 2 raised to the power n. That's the first part. Times the second part, factorial of n. And the third part, times, this time is the quantity alpha plus n raised to the power k. So the quantity alpha plus n, this is our n, raised to the power k. And this is our k. And we close it. We continue with the Taylor-Maclaurin series sum expansion. Array formula, that is series sum of the x values. That's a times x to the power raised to the power, the x values raised to the power n plus alpha minus k plus 1. Our n is this range, which starts from 0 incremented by 1. So this will be the starting point, alpha minus 1 plus k. So alpha, that's the starting point, minus 1 plus k. That's the starting point. Plus n, where n varies by 1, increments by 1. And the coefficient, this range, our coefficient a. Now that we have the series sum, the second part, divided by this our denominator. The 2 parts of denominator, first part is gamma of alpha times 2 raised to the power alpha, raised to the power alpha. Then enter. So right now k equals 0, these values are the same. K equals 1, this 2, datasets are the same. We continue with the charts. So insert chart and we'll use scatter chart. And yeah, row one as header. The series we show the trend line. In the case of the chi-square, because we don't have yellow, we change this to green. We change the color to green. That's it. Now we show the trend line of all the series. So trend line, polynomial to the sixth degree. Use the equation as label. For the legend, position at the bottom. And the size of the points. Size of the point will be maximum except for the expansion. So except for the expansion, the point size will be none because this will toggle. But the line size will be maximum. Here's our trend line, the polynomial to the sixth degree. And we'll set this aside because we'll calculate the polynomial regression coefficients using LINEST. We complete the LINEST matrix starting with the power. Transpose 0 to 6. And the elements of the matrix array formula of the x values raised to the power 0 to 6. Then enter. Now we calculate LINEST, the polynomial regression coefficient. LINEST, data y, and data x. Now for the expansion, LINEST, data y, and data x. And finally, the cumulative distribution function, which is LINEST, data y, and data x. And let's compare our coefficients. So here you find coefficient x to the 0, 0.50, this is 0, 1.4 times 10 to the minus 33, 3.54 times 10 to the minus 35, that's already 0. x1, that's 2.5, that's, yeah, this is 0.25, which is also negative 0.25, and this is zero point 0.5, which is already 0.5, 5 times 10 to the minus 1, zero point 0.5 times 5 times 10 to the minus 1. X squared. X squared 0.0625. This is 1.25 times this 0.125. This is also 0.125, negative 0.125. And x cubed. X cubed 0.01, 0.0104, 0.0207, 0.0207. X to the fourth. 1.26 times 10 to the minus 3, and this is negative 2.52 times 10 to the minus 3. X to the fifth, negative 1.1 times 10 to the minus 4, 2.19 times 10 to the minus 4. X to the sixth, 5.21 times 10 to the minus 6, Negative 1.04 times 10 to the minus 5. Negative 1.4. We can continue. We can toggle this to 0. And the expansion approximates the probability density function. Toggle it to 1. The expansion approximates the cumulative distribution function. And these values also are the same as you toggle this to 0. These values are the same. We can go as far as 1.5, and we can toggle this. Alpha equals 2, and we can toggle this. Alpha equals 2.5, and we toggle this. We could go as far as 3, and we can toggle this to 0. This completes the use of array formula, data validation, and the LINEST matrix to generate a Taylor-Maclaurin series sum to generate the chi-square distribution function.